All right.
Ready? Oh no. Ryan doesn't have a partner for the podcast today. I guess
Uh,
he's doing whatever he wants on Zoom today, huh?
yeah, it is true. Unseen being, unseen omniscient being.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh, it's
ah!
Yeah, it's me. Here we're
This
on Zoom again.
we're doing the
We're on
rock type
Zoom.
draft. We're doing the rock type draft today. This
Hey,
is
rock and roll.
all
See,
that
this
much,
is what
much
happens
more.
when I do a pun, right?
It's going too long. All that and much, much more on this episode of the Bells and Whistles podcast. Run that intro. From Bernie is connecting to audio and cannot hear you. Oh my god. It's a
Here, how's this sound?
Yeah, I think you sound fantastic. How do I sound?
You sound good.
Yeah? Are you just saying that
Yeah.
to me? Or are you just
No,
telling me
I would
that?
I wouldn't say something like that to you. I know you don't like that.
I don't like being lied to. You're right. We'll figure out a bit at the end, but we need to do a stupid bit.
Yeah,
Hey,
maybe I'll do a little react. I'll do one of these.
I'm gonna. Uh, it all makes it okay. Welcome back to the Bells and Whistles podcast. Ryan Quigley from Bernie. You doing
Hey,
okay? Are you all
we
right?
love you.
Yeah.
We
I don't know if I'll go that far,
no,
but
I do. Look at how much love is in
I know.
on my little
Love is in the
screen.
air. Love is in the air,
Uh-huh.
as
This
we
is our
found.
Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah, Valentine's in August. Hey,
Uh-huh.
so today we're in something of a rush. I'm still working, and also I'm sleepy and grumpy, to be honest with you. Well, you know what? How about
Oh
this? We'll do
no.
this quickly. How are you?
Okay.
How are you doing over there? You're over there in Scotland. How?
I'm in
Tell
Scotland.
the people how you doing.
I'll tell you, it's a grand old time. It's a nonstop party. Yeah, no, it's I told Ryan before I'm jet lagged. I'm getting over. I thought I had beaten it and then I got better and then I got worse. So
You
that's
beat
just
it and
how it
then you
is.
let it beat you.
Yeah, exactly. It sucker punched me.
Sucker punched.
And then I got in a little Uber today with a Scotsman and he said, "You so laddies, who's gonna be your president?" And I said, "Oh, I'm not sure." And he says, "Well, whichever way you do it, it seems like it's a losing battle." I said, "You don't like
Amen to
Kamala?"
that, laddie.
He was like, I said, "You don't like Kamala?" He says, "Oh, what a crazy lady." I say, you're better off with anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I didn't give him a tip, but I gave him 5 stars because I wanted his support. But
Oh, but
I don't like
tipping
his
is frowned
politics.
upon. You don't like his politics. He did. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They like it. I don't know about what happened in Ireland. In
Yeah.
Scotland,
They're
they
big Trump
expect it
people.
now.
It's Trump Trump
They
country.
turn they turn the tip thing around. They're like, we want you to tip.
They turn the tip thing around.
They want it. They're like, here you go.
Are you sure that you're not in touristy places? It sounds like, because that was a big warning from the locals. Is there are certain places that they'll prey upon you. They will be the Elmo in Times Square type thing. Where
No,
they,
I've seen a couple of those. I'm not walking around too much in that, but even still, like I feel like
yeah,
they're trying to they're catching on.
interesting. Yeah, I'm
But
sorry to hear.
I'll tell you, I made friends today. I know we got to get to work, but I made friends today with Viola, the pasta lady. I went to a little Italian bakery to get a little coffee, and
Okay,
she was selling all sorts of pastas. And I said, "Hey, how's it
right.
going, Viola?" Well, I didn't know her name yet, but I said, "How's it going?" She says, "Oh, hello, I'm Viola." And I she handed me these big things of like huge bags of pasta. And she says, we're looking to get rid of these. And they were all gluten free. And I was like, "Oh, well, do you have anything that's got gluten in it?" And she was like, "Oh, I don't have any of that. Just get you the coffee."
But wait, did you ask for pasta
No,
or?
I was just looking around. I said, "This is some great stuff you've got here." And she was like, "Oh, now I can. This is a guy who will take something."
Oh, she thought that you were something of a money bag, that you were looking to burn through a pocket or something.
Uh-huh. But she didn't have
Is
she
that
didn't
what it
have the
was?
right things for me. But she's gonna come see the show. She asked, she's like, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I'm doing a show." And she says, "I'll come see it."
Well, I hope she comes see it. That's very
Uh-huh.
that's very beautiful. Yeah, no, I hope she votes for Kamala. Hey, so today what we're doing is we're going to do the rock type draft. You understand? If you haven't seen one of our world famous drafts before, the way it works is that we draft a team of 7 Pokemon. You get 6 Pokemon. Within those 6 Pokemon, you get one wild card slot that can be a mythical, it can be a mega, it can be fucking what's the other types? It could be a pseudo legendary. It can be
Pseudo
a
legendary paradox.
sure any of those wild card types. And
Uh-huh.
then the 7th Pokemon can be a legendary Pokemon. The one uniting factor between all of them is that they all must be one type. In today's episode, it will be the rock type. Any questions?
Hmm.
No. That's right. Let's get started. Who had the first pick last draft? I can't remember.
I believe it was you.
Okay, so that means you get to pick first this go round, don't you?
This go round.
Yeah.
We're round and round. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want?
What a world. What a
Um,
world.
there's a couple. I'm trying to think of ones that I think you're gonna try and snatch up.
I think that's so disrespectful and nasty. Can I tell you that? I think less of you
Yeah,
whenever you try and pull this
yeah.
garbage. You're
Well,
supposed to
no,
be my
I mean,
partner. You're supposed to
we're
support me.
playing a game.
You're supposed to want the best for me. No,
I
this
do
is
want the
not.
best for you. I
I don't
do
know if
want
you
the
do.
best for you. I want you to
I don't know if you do.
understand that this is tough love.
Fine. Okay.
I'm going to try. I'm going to take for my pseudo first, and I want to take Mega Tyranitar.
You're doing Mega Tyranitar. I think it's the wrong pick. I think Tyranitar was the correct pick. I think Mega Tyranitar is the incorrect pick. I was going
But
to take
this means you
Tyranitar.
can't take Tyranitar either.
I understand. No, I understand fully.
Mhm.
I don't quite
It's not.
think
It
it's
doesn't
right.
mean much to you.
It really doesn't.
No.
Why did you pick? What went into the Mega Tyranitar versus the regular Tyranitar for you?
For me, it was more that I wanted to. For my pseudo, I was like, okay, what do I want to get out of this?
Right.
And I was like, okay, Tyranitar does two. Can set the weather twice when he's Mega Tyranitar. He's got some cooler stats.
Right.
And there really wasn't another pseudo that I wanted to have.
I think Mega Tyranitar is uglier than regular Tyranitar. That's my belief. I think
I
it's
think it's
ugly.
kind of cool.
I think it's a little upsetting.
It's a little
to me.
much. I do think it's
It's a
a
lot.
little much.
It's a lot.
It's not my
It's a lot.
favorite, but
No.
I think it's slim pickings in this category.
I can understand and I can agree and I can empathize to some
Yeah.
point. But what are you gonna do? All right, so that leaves me, doesn't it?
Yeah, what do you want to do? Hey, what do you want to do?
It's if you ask me honestly, there's a big gap between 1 and 2, and
Mhm.
I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Again, I'm put in a position where I'm not certain there is a correct answer. But if there's not a correct
Yeah.
answer, you know what? That means there isn't a wrong answer, right, kids?
It's true.
Right?
It's true.
So I'm going to shamelessly go with what I believe might be the best type coverage, and also just a plain fucking badass Pokemon. That's right, kids. With my first overall pick, I am selecting Tyrantrum.
Tyrantrum. I knew that was on its way. I knew that it was on its way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, do I want Tyrantrum that badly for it to be my first pick? And I didn't. I didn't.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a clear number 1 pick, and then there's a drop off. There's a second tier, if you will. I think,
Mhm.
and even that tier, there's a lot of debate. There's a lot of discourse that can surround it, if you will.
Yes, yes, yes. No, absolutely, absolutely. No, I think you're probably right that it's the
Right.
best little combo that you can pick here.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to let America decide.
Yeah, yeah. I like Tyrantrum. I do like Tyrantrum. I feel like it does a lot of the same things that most of these other rock types do.
I don't know if you do anything. How about that? What do you do? Can I ask you that? Who's your net? I don't disagree at all. Actually,
what do I do? I do a
the
lot
rock
of
type.
this.
Okay. The rock type is a redundant, sort of very shallow, weird type
Yeah.
to do stuff. But anyways, what's your pick, huh?
So for my next pick, for my next trick, I want to grab one that I don't think you were going to grab, but I like it too much, and I don't. It's the
Can
only
I
other one that I
guess?
don't have. Yeah, what do you want to take?
Are you gonna pick Garganackle?
No, it is
Okay,
on
never
my
mind.
list of
Fuck.
potential things here. I
I've
like
messed everything
Garganackle.
up. But go ahead. Who you picking? I'm sorry. I thought I was trying to be
Um,
cute.
no, and listen, you are cute, but not because of that. um,
All right.
this is the only other one that I don't have a backup for, which is Arcanine Hisui.
Can I tell you something? That was
Mm-hmm.
going to be my next pick.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
I'm glad I got it
surprised?
before you. Yeah,
Are
I
you
am
impressed with
surprised.
me?
I am because I know how much you like what's it
Don't
called?
say it. Don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. Don't go down that road. Not
Okay.
yet.
Well, I know how much you like it, so I figured you'd take that one instead.
No. Uh Arcanine Hisui is like a damn great fucking sort of Pokemon, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Um
I like it a lot. I
yeah.
like its funny little hat. He's got a little. I think that's hilarious. Why'd they do that to him?
I don't know. A little pointy hat, a little pointy little
Yeah.
helmet. I'm gonna stab you with my head. Um, no, I quite
Oh.
like this. I feel like that. Yeah, I'm very excited. So I'm a little bit at a loss right now because
Yeah, I'm sorry.
no, it's not even that. To tell you the truth, it's just that the Pokemon that I do want, the picks that I do want, I don't think that I need to choose quite right now. So
Okay.
I think it's sort of settled into an area for me to go with my legendary
Yeah, go ahead.
at this stage. And you know, I think this is a shallow enough draft. You know me, I'm an old school fella. I believe in
Yeah.
the old school ways. I like taking a girl out to a dance, doing the Lindy with her, and asking her to go steady. You know me. You know how I operate.
Ask her for your pin.
Exactly. But send her, say, will you send me something on my beeper? But there's something about this woman that I'm talking about in this story that doesn't have the best type coverage. And for that reason, instead of Terrakion, I am going to choose Iron Boulder for my legendary.
Iron Boulder.
I am going to choose Iron Boulder.
That's a good idea.
Rock Psychic, incredibly
Mm-hmm.
strong,
Mm-hmm.
statistically one of the best rock types that you could throw out there. And then, if you want to choose one of the other rock psychics, God bless, salam alaikum. I didn't want to be caught. I didn't want to be caught with my pants down like that.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. And hey, listen, no one would ask for that of you.
Sure. Go for it.
Yeah, no, I think this is great. There's a world where you could have tricked me and made this your mythical. Because we have had paradox ones in that category before.
Oh, this is a legendary type. I think Iron Boulder is a legendary.
I think I would argue that it's a legendary, but I think,
Yeah,
we
it's a
would sit here
legendary.
and you could have a real conversation. And
I
and and let me ask you, when was the last time we had a real conversation?
I can't remember. It's been far too long. It's been far too long. Who do you got coming up?
Okay, cool. So I don't want to touch my legend yet. I'm gonna hold off on that for a bit.
I think that's a
Um,
very bright thing to do.
Hey, thank you.
Anytime.
Here.
Oh my god.
All right, what do I want to do next? Oh, okay, so I'm prepared for either way this either which the wind blows in this direction here.
Okay.
Um, but I do kind of I feel like it's not going to be a rock draft unless we have a fossil type. I feel like
Yeah.
you've picked yours with Tyrantrum, and
Yeah.
I know what I'd like to pick.
Sure.
Um, I'm going to go OG with this one.
Oh,
To me, I think I really ought to
wow.
go Amistar.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Why on earth are you picking Almastar?
I know you're thinking, oh, Kabutops, right? It's got to be Kabutops. For me, I think a special rock type with Shell Smash is more valuable than all the other ones that I could have picked from the fossils.
Okie dokie. I mean, it's sound logic. It's just like talk about the J.D. Vance selection of a rock type.
And
Like
I'll
what
tell
a
you,
weird.
I'll tell you what. Look how popular JD's doing.
Yeah, sure. Whatever helps you
You
sleep at
know,
night.
I think we call him. I think we call him a sleeper hit.
I'll tell you, it's just I don't think this pick is getting you one vote. Like, oh my god! And talk about. Was there even like an ink? Like, did you think for a second that I would ever select Almastar?
No, I didn't think you would. I didn't think you would.
Okay.
But this is just what
Um,
I've got, going down my list here.
wow! Wow!
Because
Wow!
also, like,
Okay.
I don't know what are the other special attacking rock types,
I've
right?
completely thrown out special attack.
See,
Completely. I
this is
don't
the
care.
thing: is that we value different stuff. Is the idea?
This is the beautiful thing about
This
America.
is what's great about this. Is what's great about this podcast is that we're something of a microcosm of the American people. You value I value special attack, and you value dignity. You have old
That's
school
great.
values.
Surely, 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 surely. Okay. Um, I am going to select a so I'm going to select a Pokemon that I think is as redundant as it gets,
Yeah,
has as little a place on this team as anyone could ever imagine. You could probably
yeah,
select 10 different other rock types that do basically the same thing as it, right?
yeah.
I think that is the case for this. I want to acknowledge that. I want to acknowledge it. I also want to acknowledge that I don't give a single fuck about these
No.
truths because this is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
is it is probably my childhood. I've never played a Gen 3 game without running this Pokemon. That's right, kids. I'm selecting Aggron with my third pick.
Aggron.
Yep.
Aggron.
It's just
You
a
know,
perfect badass, man. I don't give a shit. I'm
I
sorry, I don't
think
give
it
a
I
fuck.
think it is I think it is a badass. But I do think that you have rose-colored glasses with this Pokemon. And
I
if
just spent 5 minutes talking about how it's the wrong pick.
I understand. And that's what I'm agreeing with you. See, I'm giving you 5 seconds to agree with me. Let's move on.
You
No,
really so
Aggron's great. Aggron's great. I don't know what it does for you here. Besides maybe it gets you another cool point. Me, I have a skewed cool points. Look at me right now. You think I'm winning any cool points? No. I'm going for the intellectual vote.
go
The
ahead.
the Kamala Harris method.
Okay. Who's your next pick over there?
All right, my next pick. I've had I've got a couple of different things here. They fill different niches, all sorts of things here. But I think I need something quick. I
Oh
think I need
yeah?
something with some legs on it, huh?
Sure,
And
I'm
so
listening.
I'm thinking that I want me a lichen rock.
Which flavor are you going? You have to specify, don't you?
I know. And that I'm not quite sure of. Currently, I have lichen rock dusk because I think it looks a little cooler, but it's not as fast as the other one. But I think I'm going to go with lichen rock dusk.
You're doing Lichen Rock Dusk. Final answer.
Mhm.
Okay, it's fine. It's again, I am such a I'm such a basic. This is the intellectual pick, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I'm a basic enough twerp that I'm like I don't fucking I ew, dude. Sing
Yeah.
a solo rock type. No thanks. What am I, vanilla? You know?
Yeah.
What am
Yeah.
I, some kind of
And I'll tell you,
virgin?
I bet you are.
Okay, I think that's a fine pick. I think it's a fine pick. I would call it a fine pick. I'd call it a brave pick, and I'd call it a
Hmm.
pick that I wouldn't make.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Scaredy cat.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I have three. I have four more Pokemon to select from. I want
Sure.
these two Pokemon. I don't think that you're going to select them, so I need to choose one, two, three,
Got these mini M&Ms.
four. Okay. So I get to choose a Pokemon that is going to excite people. I think people are really going to be shocked and excited
Oh,
by the choice that I'm about to make
oh.
because I don't know what it's going to be either. Um, I No, I am going to. I don't know. I don't know what the
Yeah, you
fuck
don't
I'm
know.
talking about.
You don't
I don't know
know.
what the fuck I'm talking about at all.
You're done. You don't know.
I am No, I'm not going to make this choice right now. I'm going to go for the type coverage. I'm going to do type coverage no matter what.
Okay.
Um yeah, screw it. I don't like this Pokemon. I don't like
What
this
are you doing?
Pokemon.
What are you doing? I
Okay, so
don't
I'll
get
pick
mad at you.
Okay,
I
okay,
don't
so
get
I'm gonna
mad
all
at
right, so
you,
I'm gonna
but
pick
you
the
are not
Pokemon that I
true to
want.
yourself.
Okay,
You're
so
not
fine.
true to yourself.
So I won't pick Craydilly because you know that that would be a lie. I'm not gonna pick Craydilly. So
No,
you
that's
can
a
have
lie.
Craydilly.
You're not going to do that.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep piling up redundancy after redundancy. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do it
Yeah.
for you. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go for the bug type coverage and select Cleavor. How about that?
Cleavor. That's a great one. What a great one.
Yeah, listen, I can take all the notes in the world. I could One thing I can't take is patronizing. I can't do that. So do me a favor, save yourself, save me. No more patronizing. Don't patronize me. Cleavor, that's a great pick.
All right, I won't agree with you. It's a bad pick.
Okay, very good.
It's what a
I
silly little thing for you to do. No, I think
for,
that's a good pick. You get your rock hammer or whatever. It could set stones. I think that's a great idea.
hand to God, I can't tell you. I can't even tell you a third move that you would put on Cleavor. I can't tell you. I can't tell you three moves that get run on Cleavor sets. I have no idea.
Why you need more than two? That's all I
Beats
gotta
me.
say.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's see. What do I have here that I want to do?
Oh, center yourself for clips. Stay in the center. Yeah, there you go. I just realized Neil's gonna start crying.
Yeah, come on, Neil. Sorry about that, Neil. Arcanine Hisui. So I have Mega Tyranitar, Arcanine Hisui, Amistar, Lycanroc. Hmm. All right, there's a couple of different things that I can do.
I
All
know.
of which seem kind of fun and funny to me. I would normally this is when I would be picking Minior, but I've
I was
already
gonna
done
say is
Minior.
Minior coming.
I've already done Minior. I don't want to show people that color on me. So I'm going
Okay.
to do Minior Indigo.
Okay. All right, sure.
No, I put one in 9 different videos. I'll pick Minior. No, what do I want to do? I think this is when I pick Garganackle. I think
You're
this is
picking
when I have,
Garganackle.
yeah, my redundant guy. I do
I think
like
that's
him
okay.
that much.
Okay. Garganackle is good. Garganackle is very competitive. A lot of people swear by Garganackle. It's just
Yeah.
again, I'm looking down. I'm seeing 2 solo rock types.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, come
Hey,
here.
listen, I'm looking at
Hey,
what
here's
you
the
got.
deal.
You just picked a bug that's weak to every type that I had.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's not about the the coverage. It's about what makes the most fun team.
yeah, whatever. I don't care that much. Yeah, I don't care.
I hope you
Uh,
pick Dwebble next.
you got me. Okay. Shameless. Shame. My draft has kind of fallen. I can choose to do some controversy now, but I'm not going to. Instead, I am going. This was called upon before. You tried to urge me and say that type coverage doesn't matter. I push back, America.
Hmm. Hmm.
Instead, I say that type coverage does matter. And that's right for that reason. I am, just as Ephraim predicted, going to happily select colossal. Thank you.
There you are. There you
Yeah.
are.
You got to have a fire type. What the fuck are we talking about here? You got to have a fire
Yeah,
type,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
He's a big
Colossal is
fatso.
a
He's big
great
cool.
pick for you. You like that guy a lot.
I do.
He does all sorts of different things. You drip a little water on him and he goes super fast. I like that.
Exactly. Totally. Who's your pick?
That's what happens when you put a little water on me. I go running away.
I'm melting. I'm melting.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna throw this shit away. It keeps bumping into me. I have my fire type. I have my water type. I have my 2 solid rock types. One is
You
fast
do.
and one's beefy.
You
And then
need
I have
2.
my yeah, and then I have my mega. What do I really want? Hmm. There's a lot of different directions I can go here. Um, what do I really want? I kind of want to have a fun little twist because I've got my plan for my legendary. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a lowland golem.
You're doing a Lolum.
A lowland.
You're doing a lowland golem. I think that's a great pick to tell you the truth, to be frank with you.
Hmm.
I think it's a great
Hmm.
pick. It's a damn fine pick.
He's doing all the things we get a fun, interesting type combo here, and
Yeah.
also he's got that silly little beard
I
that
don't like the beard. I think that because I loved Golem as a kid, especially. I loved
Yeah,
Golem. There's part of me that wants to pick
yeah,
Golem right now, but it's.
yeah,
I think it's a great pick. Electric Rock is a weird type, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
But it's it's a little something, a little flavor, a little spice to the bedroom.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I like having it. I like having him on there. I think I can't say that the beard is my favorite thing. I
No,
kind of wish that it had just been like a handlebar mustache.
I think that too would have been the weird choice. But whatever. Alolan Golem is a great pick. I'm going to keep kicking the can down the road.
Yeah, keep kicking the can.
Keep kicking the can. I'm going to continue with my regular Pokemon, if you will. Right? Is that
Okay.
okay with everybody?
Yeah.
You said you had your fire type. I have my fire type. You said you have your
Hmm.
water type. I don't have my water type quite yet.
Oh, you got to get your water type.
I
You
sure
got to get
am.
it.
And
Can
kids,
I
this
make a
is
prediction?
I think yeah, sure, do it.
Um, if you're not going to pick Kabutops, which I
Okay.
think maybe would be fun if you picked Kabutops and I pick Amistar,
Do
because
me a
that is
favor.
in.
Leave that out of this. But go ahead.
Let's keep that. Let's keep that off screen.
Can I talk to you for a second? Go ahead.
If you're not going to pick that, I think the one that I can imagine for you is Dreadnought.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am selecting Dreadnought. That's right. That
There
is
you
right.
are.
I
There you
like
are. Look how
Dreadnought.
well I know him. Look how well I know my boy.
I love it, especially when it comes to rock types. Give me a fat turtle. Give me a fat guy that
Yeah.
can take a big chomp out of you. He's an alligator snapping turtle. What more could you want?
Yeah.
I like him. I always like Dreadnought. I've never used him. I don't know why anyone would use him, to be frank. I think that's I think that's important to say out loud. But on this team, here he is.
Here he is. And how lucky we are to have him. How lucky we are.
Incredibly lucky. Incredibly lucky. You have one final pick, sir.
I have one final pick, and I think this is when we get into dicey water.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I think this is when we get into, because there's a lot of people would say, okay, Regirock, that's one of them, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people would say Terrakion. If he's not going to do Regirock, he's going to have to do Terrakion, right?
Sure.
That's what he's going to have to do. You'd be stupid not to. It's a great Pokemon.
Okay.
And you're right. I would be stupid not to. I would be.
Some would say that you are stupid not to.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I'm picking Ogerpon Rock.
You're picking Ogerpon Rock. Ogerpon, what's it called? Hearthstone? Stone face?
Ogerpon Get Stoned.
Ogerpon Rocky Road.
Rocky Road.
I don't think that's crazy at all. I think again, it's brave pick after brave pick. I wouldn't have had the balls to do this. It's a good Pokemon. If you value rock grass, it's part of the reason why I didn't pick Cradilly is because who cares about rock grass? Like, what is that doing for you, really?
Rock grass is a really good type comp.
If
you think about it,
because it can take out fire. It can take out fire, is what you're telling me.
It can take out. It takes out water for rock. It takes out fire and flying for grass.
Okay. All right. Again, I don't care that much.
Oh my god! I wish I wasn't in complete darkness this whole episode.
I think you look great.
Yeah, thanks.
But it doesn't matter because I've had a great time this draft. Have you?
Yeah, we've all had fun.
It's all going to come to an end.
Yeah,
it's all going to come to an end because this is going to be the biggest fight that we've ever had. Really, truly.
Yeah.
It's gonna, but I think America's going to like it.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna hold my ground.
Yeah,
with this one, I'm getting ready.
You're also going to pick Ogerpon.
I am also going to. No, this is what I'm going to do. I'll tell you who I would like to pick because I haven't picked my mythical, my wild card slot yet, have I? Yeah, that's who my final pick is. With my final pick, I'll tell you who I'm going to pick.
Who are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, with my final pick, I am going to select a Pokemon that many would say has already been selected in this draft. That's against the rules. I don't think so. I'm going to select Iron Thorns.
Wow.
Iron Thorns. A Pokemon that is not a completely different Pokemon from Tyranitar. He is his own thing. He was created in a machine. I played the game.
You sure did. He's a product of an old man's imagination.
That's right. That's fucking right. He is, kids. He's a separate entity.
I think Iron Thorns is great.
Yeah.
Is it, in my opinion, the wrong thing you could have picked? Yes.
So you're saying I should have... Well, yeah, okay. So are you going to fight back on me being able to pick Iron Thorns?
No, I'm not going to fight back on it because honestly, I think it's funny that...
Okay, so I'm picking Iron Thorns. I want the electric type too.
You want the electric type.
Honorable mention right now, quickly. We have 7 minutes. You said you're saying I should have picked Nihilego?
If it were me, I would have picked Mega Diancie.
Mega Diancie.
Or Nihilego, or maybe
Mega Aerodactyl.
Yeah, Mega Aerodactyl would have been
Mega Aerodactyl.
Definitely not Sack Attack. I wouldn't have done that.
No, I wasn't going to select Sack Attack.
Iron Thorns is good. The only other thing is that I think you lose now the argument of who has the weirder looking Tyranitar.
100,000,000%. 100,000,000%. Let me be very clear. If I had the opportunity to not choose this guy, I totally would have. But I did. Other on my list, I had Cradilly. I did have Rampardos. I was talking a lot of shit about having Solar Rock type. Rampardos is sick. I had Glimora. I think that you. I think you hate Glimora, but I like him.
I don't like Glimora. I tried as desperately as I could to be as far away from Glimora as I
Yeah, Nihiligo, Terrakion, a little crazy that Terrakion was not drafted, if you ask me. A little
I
crazy.
know, I know.
Um,
I
any
honestly, I
other?
feel like you should have picked Terrakion over Iron, whatever his name is. But
What's more valuable, psychic or fighting?
in a thing like this, I think fighting.
No, but it's enough of the head to head. In the head to head, then it becomes a totally different game. You're just trying to pick a team that you can
I still
shoot
think
throughout the
Psychic has
world.
kind of fallen off as of late.
Maybe,
I feel
maybe.
like it kind of. I don't know. I don't know. We have to go. We'd have to get some Wolf Glick in the room, and he'd explain it
Yeah,
to us.
I
Ray
suppose
Rizzo.
so. I
Yeah. I
like.
don't know. I like all that.
There's always Corsola. Reggie Rock is an option. Rhyperior, Bastiodon, many
Mm-hmm.
would say. I took a look. I
Bastiodon.
took. Can I tell you? I took a look at Caracosta. I know you would have made fun of
Yeah.
me for that pick, but I quite like him.
I like
Um,
Caracosta just
People
fine.
swear by
I was
Barbaracle.
gonna
People,
say the Barbaracle is the one that I considered next to Amistar. I was like, what do I
yeah,
really want here?
yeah. I understand all of this. I understand all this. People love Cloth. Cloth is a very you pick. You know.
Well, you want to know the only other one that I had here that I didn't. So the my two backups that I didn't use were Kabutops. If I decided not to do Amistar, and the one that I really, if you had given me one more and you hadn't made fun of me, I would have picked Stone Journer.
Oh, Stormjourner. Okay, cool.
I
And
love that Pokemon. I think that Pokemon is hilarious.
I don't care about Stormjourner at all. Okay, read your team.
All right,
Read your team.
so my team B from Ephraim, B from Ernie is Arcanine Hisui, Amistar, Garganackle, Lycanroc Dusk, and Alolan Golem with a pseudo in Mega Tyranitar, and my legendary being Ogrepon Regirock.
Very, very good. And Team Ryan,
Yeah.
team good guys, kids. That's right. My team is Tyrantrum, Aggron, Cleavor, Colossal, Dreadnought. My wild card is Iron Thorns, and my legendary is Iron Boulder. Very, very good.
Tough
Hey,
as iron.
Hey, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're listening on any of the audio apps, please leave a 5-star review. If you don't want to leave a 5-star review, leave a 4-star review. If you don't leave a 4-star review, please don't leave a 3-star review. We got kicked out of our studio space, and that's why we're doing all these Zoom podcasts. Instead, what you do is you turn that notification bell on YouTube, and then you leave a comment. I reply to every single comment. You can check my work. And if you don't want to do all of that, you just want to say, hey, man, fuck all that. We just want to give you money. What do I do?
You can go to fourthwall.com is what you can do and support us financially in big lump sums by getting ourselves some merch with our stuff on it. We can give you a t-shirt, a mug, a pair of socks, a little hat, anything that you want, you can get over there. And hey, if you want smaller incremental donations, go over and become a member of the channel for $5 a month. You can get early access to the videos, and you get to speak with us once a week on our Discord channel. Come on, we have a lot of fun over there. Come on over and talk. See what we got to say.
We just had our town hall just now. You said it's $5. That's damn near free.
It's damn near free.
So it's cool. But yeah, that was the rock type draft, and we'll get you more fun games soon enough. You got anything else to say?
I got nothing else to say.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
Bye. Maybe I can rise up out of the frame. Here we go.
Now, what is?
Can you see me?
I can see the very top of your hair. I can see the very top.
What about now?
I can still, yeah, a little more. Yeah.
What about now?
Okay.